Shiba Inu is up over 20% this week thanks to a number of developments both in the overall market and also internally. And as you can see, about 3 days ago, that's when the demand for the Shiba Inu began to spike. And ultimately, Shiba Inu finally ate a zero earlier today. And that zero had been previously out of reach for Shiba Inu, particularly during the worst of the bear market. Even though we seem to have dropped back under 10 for quite a bit of time earlier today, we did break above the 10,000 unit mark. And this price increase is not random, because it coincides with when Bitcoin started rallying towards its new year high of about $40,000 a couple of days ago, and right now it's actually at another yearly high of $44,000. And this indicates to me that Shiba Inu still has a strong price correlation, positive price correlation with Bitcoin, and that's really good news, because that means that if Bitcoin experiences a bull run next year thanks to an ETF approval and rate cuts, then Shiba Inu is sure to follow along with the rest of the altcoins. But if you want, let's zoom in a little closer and let's discuss some internal things that have led to the sudden renewed interest in the Dogecoin killer. Welcome back to Shib Planet, everyone. This is Ace. This is just going to be a quick overview of some of the key drivers behind Shib's recent growth. Alright guys, let's get right to it. Let's talk about Shiba Inu token burns. A couple of days ago, the SHIB team executed one of the largest single transaction burns of the year. They burnt approximately 8.2 billion SHIB tokens, and sources say that this is from the accumulation of bone tokens from Shibarium transactions, which had been set aside for burns. And for those of you who don't remember how the burn mechanism works on Shibarium, it functions that after about $25,000 worth of fees in bone token have been accumulated on the Shibarium network, then manual burn takes place, and I believe this is what this 8.2 billion burn is. And although I haven't fully traced it on the blockchain yet, it certainly has been verified, and it's still great news because a burn is still a burn. And speaking of transactions, yesterday Shibarium recorded a massive total of 32 million transactions, and apparently most of them were related to some token minting of SRC20 tokens. And it was one of the network's first big tests to see how it can handle large volumes. According to one of the core developers, it went well. And this is his Twitter account. This is Carl Daira. And these are some of the notes that he had about the recent spike in transactions. He confirmed that these weren't spam transactions and that they related to the minting of SRC20 Shibarium related tokens. And as a result of that, there was an 1,000% increase in gas fees. And even though that was such an increase, it says that there was still there's still about 1/10 of a penny for complex transactions. Complex transactions were even less than a dime. And that's pretty impressive, and that's what you typically expect from layer 2 transactions. They are, renowned to be very low in transaction fees. Network utilization didn't go above 60%, and that's just a testament that Shibarium still has a lot more room to handle a lot more transactions. So it'll be interesting to see what scale it can happen. How much it can handle. Anyway, there were no outages according to Kyra and Caldira, and so that's pretty much a comment from one of the core developers. And as a result of this, Shiba Inu flips Litecoin and DAI to become the 16th biggest cryptocurrency by market cap. And we have a new Shiba Inu whale, as the Crypto Basic reports newly born whale adds 600 billion Shiba Inu as the price jumps. And that is it for my quick update, guys. If you're interested in my price simulation for the whole of 2024 bull run, you can watch the video, which should be appearing in front of your screen anytime right now. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Ace. Peace.